What's cracking, guys? Omar Isov here, back with another video. This one is a talking video about a particular topic that's near and dear to me. I got my main man, Mr. Whispers, in the background getting crunked as fuck because we're talking all about, Alex, can you not ruin the furniture in here? I'm talking all about arbitrary goals and how what you want is all that matters in your fitness journey. And this obviously goes without saying, but understand, guys, we're in this kind of like tight, little incestuous in ways community where we kind of see each other for who we are, right, for our goals, and because we have similar interests, the passion with which we attack training, it makes sense to us. Like, we see other powerlifters, weightlifters, bodybuilders, and we understand their story. We understand the reason why we do these things, why we have, and I did use that phrase, arbitrary goals, and I'll go into that. But how really those are the only things that matter. And I was reminded of this when a friend of mine who, he's just a recreational lifter. He likes to lift, but he's not, like a fitness dude that posts motivational quotes. So it was a bit, out of the ordinary for him to post an update of himself hitting a squat PR. Like normally he posts, just regular photos, whatever, non-fitness related things. And I saw some of the reactions, and I was a little bit dumbfounded, to be honest, because some of them, one in particular, he hit a new PR. I think it was like 355. He's proud of it. He posted about it right on, right? Except this person proceeded to dump all over him for no reason. Apparently, someone, like a friend that he had, where she said something like, "Why are you lifting all that weight? That looks dangerous." Like she said, I forget the other things, but basically paraphrasing here, you can get big and like bulky and blocky and build a lot of muscle, and that's not sexy. It's like, wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a second. A, who asked for your fucking opinion? B, he posted this because he was proud of it. It's something that he accomplished. He wasn't saying, "Hey man, critique my squat. What do you think about my goals?" He's sharing a bit of himself to the outside world. And I notice this continuously, not within the community, because like I said, when you're part of some sort of sect, some group, some tribe, you're way more supportive than the outside world. But oftentimes, like if you ask an outsider what it's like lifting or to try and pursue a goal, like you want to make it to nationals as a powerlifter, it's like, wait a second. If you explain the concept to them, right? It's like you don't get paid for this. You actually have to pay to compete when it comes to weightlifting or powerlifting, unless you're the top level. You have to pay to do this. You pay for your own expenses to travel, all these things to compete in order to win, a medal. You dedicate hours of your time to do this, to essentially be a recreational lifter, but to try and be the best possible recreational lifter. And to some people, it doesn't make sense. I remember when I first started lifting, and I was hanging out with, let's just say, a crowd that didn't like lifting, let's say people that didn't understand it whatsoever. And I remember them just thinking, where I'd say, like tomorrow I'm actually going to be lifting, so I'm not going to go too hard, whatever. And they just couldn't wrap their mind around it. It seemed so foreign. It's like, wait a second, like why on a Sunday you're going to train? Like, why are you going to train? Like, just, do something else. And so I think this whole idea, this whole expectation that we have to keep in mind that it's a very, very small community. It's a great community. It's an amazing community, but it's different to an outside perspective. And ultimately, I think that kind of highlights the greater point that our arbitrary goals truly must be our own. We can't do this either like, people often, I'll see like motivational quotes where people said, "They said I couldn't, so I did." It's like, whoa. Then you're actually just a rat in a race, because what they said affected you so much that you wanted to prove them wrong. I'm like, are you really growing then at that point? Are you really becoming mentally stronger? Or were you so affected by something, you let it get to you so hard that it forced you to change rather than the change coming from within? It's like, you know what? I like to lift weights. I want to be good at this. Maybe I just see the Greek statues of times past. I think it's aesthetic. Don't know why. I like this. I want to try. I have that idea in my head. I want to aim towards that. And so I think these arbitrary goals that we have are actually, in a way, kind of sacred to us. And all that matters is our opinion of it and what we try and do. I was thinking about this for myself, actually. Well, I said that before. Like, I had that goal of a 500-pound squat. I want to bench 360, 365. But when you break down these numbers, again, they're kind of random numbers. They're neat little intervals, right? 500 pounds. Okay, well, if we're using pounds, that sounds probably pretty cool. But if I was lifting kilos, that's what, 222 kilos, something like that? Doesn't really sound that aesthetic. So in a way, it truly is kind of an arbitrary goal. It's a nice round number. Even things with body weight, where you have to take into account absolute versus relative body weight, a bunch of different things. We create these goals for ourselves, hopefully, no one else. And those are the things that drive us. We each have in our own mind our idealized version of how we are, how we look, how strong we are, our performance. And we have that idea, who knows where it's formed from, it evolves, it changes over time, but it's unique to us. And so I was really reminded of this when I saw the comments. And honestly, because I'm part of this community, I mainly deal with individuals in the fitness community, so you hear a lot more supportive things. Normally, a dude hits a PR, right on, man, like, fuck yeah, bro, keep doing your thing. And I was just kind of reminded how niche in a way it can be. I've said this before, but you know, the top prize in powerlifting is less money than the top prize in a tag tournament or in rock, paper, scissors in Japan. I believe it's $50,000, and I think it might be held every single year. So it truly still is a niche sport, just let's say lifting in general. Bodybuilders to an outsider, it's like, wait a second, why are you gonna get a spray tan, go up on stage and just get nutty? It doesn't make sense to a lot of people. But again, all that matters is that it makes sense to you. And maybe that's why I jokingly call myself a professional toner, because I don't want to poop or piss in anyone's Cheerios, where, you know, there's different cults or sects. I've often said about cults that you should never do them because it ends up with you drinking grape juice and dying. But we have this identity of ourselves that we form via lifting. And I think your own identity, not conforming to anyone's expectations of what your goals should be. Like I said that before, if you like strongman, like if you like something that's not even popular, but you like to do it, do it. You could even, I would go so far to say, like I would say that about me and weightlifting. I don't know if I'm gonna be excellent at it. I think, in fact, other sports or other, let's say, lifting sports, I'd probably do better at, but that's where my interest lies, and that's where I want to go towards. So don't let anything affect you. Go after your, and I'm using that phrase one more time, those arbitrary goals, because you form them, they matter to you, and that's all that's important. So keep doing your thing, keep posting your progress. Just wanted to post this video, a little quick talking video. Couldn't do a walkie-talkie because it was a little cold outside. You guys, like the damn video if you enjoyed. Else's pay depends upon this. Else, how much you getting paid right now?
One Diet Coke.
It's not a can though, it's a bottle.
The mini bottle.
Okay, keep it on under wraps. Like the damn video, and I'll be seeing all you guys, my rascals, in that next video. Peace.